Okay, I'm back. Wow, that was we'll see if this video works because I tried to stream a video or record a video a while back and it didn't work. I had my camera audio picking up and it just like was double speaking. It was really bad. So I didn't upload it and I was like, wasn't meant to be, whatever. Moving on. So hopefully this one works a lot better. The incense today is the Lovers. So I will do a detached video that is going to be for 18 plus only. It's going to be unlisted. You'll have to go to the link in the description to watch it. I'm going to age restrict it and also demonetize my 18 plus portions for my channel safety reasons because I don't want my channel to get deleted. And YouTube don't play. So that's what I'm going to be doing for the 18 plus from now on. And we'll go from there. Sorry if the lighting's a little bit weird. There's a glare on the candle. So I don't have any lights. This is just what I got. I also don't have my crystals anymore. I have very few left. These are like all the tarot decks I own. For the most part, basically. I have one more. Let me go grab her. I'm so glad I didn't lose this one. It's my pink classic Rider-Waite deck. I'm also going to be doing an energy check at the start of my videos from now on, so each pile will have an energy check at the start to like say, hey, is this my pile? I don't know, is it? So you'll have a better idea. I'll try to remember to do that. Honestly, I don't know if I'll remember. But we're just going to do it all on camera because I missed you guys. So for the piles, I'm going to be reading from the book for this deck. It's beautiful. I love it. The deck was created like kind of like roleplay like in a way, or D&D, where there's a whole city in this deck. The Citadel is what it's called. It's great. I highly recommend it. But it's like a whole story in a deck, which I love. Like it's a whole world created to make this deck. So this is going to be, by the way, your next date or your first date. I'm going to go with more new love in this. Sorry, guys. But use it as your next date if you want. But this is going to be your next date. We'll just call it that, but it's more like a first date, your next first date kind of thing. So your next first date. And remember, description box below, pile 1, is going to your next first date. I'm going to do 2 piles. I'm going to only do 2. Your next first date. Maybe they'll steal your heart. Ooh. And then bottom of the deck is the Chiromancer, delivering news, collaboration. So maybe you'll get a message soon for the collective. But those are going to be the 2 piles. I'm also going to do a star. I like the red one for each of them. Okay. So go ahead and choose, and I'll see you there, and we'll do an energy check. All right. Let me set up as haphazard, but we're working. Welcome back, pile 1. Your incense is the Lovers, like I said in the beginning of the intro. We'll see how long it lasts and how long this reading is going to go. All right, for your energy check, you got 6th house, which is routine, health, work, everyday work, Mercury, and Cancer. I personally don't like dating in the workplace. I just think it's messy. Maybe an old coworker, but I don't go with that. So this dice is my bondage. Like dice, that's an 18 plus message. If you don't know what that is, don't worry about it. But if you're into that, that's a sign that you're at the right place. If you are into doing spells or witchcraft, or what is that called? A green witch, or the one that cooks, like, and does craft that way. If you are attracting like people you don't really want lately, like you think you're getting a prince, but really they're kind of angry and nasty. This is a sign that this is your pile. If you've been to the country recently or seen windmills, this is a sign that it's your pile. If you really just want, if you've done a lot of work on yourself and you really just like, where's my good fortune? Where is my manifestations? Why aren't they coming? This is a sign that this is your pile. The patron is mentorship and finances. So you might be attracting, it kind of reminds me of the Hierophant a bit. So you might be attracting somebody older than you and an earth sign. So those are all signs that this is your pile. If not, you might want to check pile 2. If you don't, I'll see you in the next video. Videos are probably going to be shorter because uploading speed here isn't as good as it was. So, yeah. We'll go with that. And then let's go ahead and get your daily message. What message do you have about this day for pile number 1? Sometimes there's nothing you need to do but rest. So this means usually you have to do stuff like, I guess I'm there's astrology, and then there's the other version with the gates of astrology, and I'm a master manifestor in that. I think that's what it's called. I haven't really looked into that too much yet because I'm still doing regular astrology, but it's kind of along the lines where you're just naturally gifted at manifesting. So maybe you've done all the work and you just need to be reactive now. You just need to take some break and rest. There's nothing you can really do right now but wait for the opportunities. But obviously seize the opportunities when they come. The Lover is at the bottom of the deck when I pull it out, when they are presented to you. Okay? But maybe just rest because you've been doing a little bit too much with the 6th house here. Take care of yourself. All right, let's go ahead and get into your reading. What is this date going to look like? I'm not going to do reversals today. Decided I don't want to do that with my life today. So only positivity or negativity. If the cards show it, I'm going to read it. I'm also a very blunt person in general, guys, so if you don't like it, I'm sorry. I do cuss a lot as well, so I might not be your tarot reader. There's plenty of other gifted readers here on the platform for you if that's what you like. So we have the Knight of Cups that fell on the floor. What is their next first date going to be like? What is their next first date going to be like? There's work signified again, and also earth. What is their next first date going to be like? It might be after you get off a shift at work. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Cups. And the Knight is traveling towards the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Cups is looking at the Knight. That's a very good, positive sign. So we also have the Wheel of Fortune, so it's kind of turning in. If it was against you, if you felt like things were stacked against you, it's starting to turn into your favor now. If it wasn't, then the wheels are turning. So just, you might be missing your opportunity if it was already in your favor, okay? Tell me about pile 1's next first date. I'm going to take that one. Next first date, huh? This might be a continuation of seeing somebody. Because I said next first date. Tell me about their next date. One more card, please. Slow down and celebrate yourself. And princess, you can be your own knight. Maybe it's asking you to make the move if you've been afraid to. That's what I'm getting. Is you might be the one, the initiator here. 1 in 29 are numbers signified here. Let's see, where can I put these that make like sense? I have a lot less space than I used to, so give me a break and deal with me, guys. All right, so you can be your own knight, but don't try too hard. Like if you're trying, like over trying, you know what I mean by trying too hard, right? You don't have, if you're trying and that person just isn't, you might spend all night with them. But if you're trying that person just might not be it. Obviously go with your own intuition there. There's a lot of complexities around what I'm saying. Obviously, I got like a little bit of the story, not the whole thing. That's a tarot deck that I don't need right now. But it looks like it might be after a shift at work. You're feeling really good about yourself. You go home, get ready, and then you go out for a night on the town or something. And you might be the initiator, and you might be dating somebody younger than you as well. You might be going on a date with somebody younger than you, if that resonates, or somebody around your same age. Night is, for me, the night signifies, so this is how I do it. It's my personal take on the tarot. You do not have to do it my way. Knights are somebody around your age. Queens are a little bit older. Kings are older than you by like 5+ years. Pages are younger. And then that's how I do the age with the cards I'm seeing. Okay. Let's see. Who is this person that they're going on a date with next, Spirit? Who's this person? Tell me about this person. 5 of chalices. They could be somebody that went through a rough time or a breakup. Illumination. That's a specific card in this deck that I don't know what it means. Illumination. Illumination. So maybe they're coming out of this slump and they're realizing something about you. 8 of Pentacles twice, so it's definitely a work connection, I feel like. Or you met them at work. It could be like a customer or something. The world. You might go like on a road trip, like, or somewhere not close to home with the world here, or they might just be somebody who's visiting, or a long distance. It might be an online connection where you go on a date online. They might be coming to your area for a little bit. But because the 6 of Wands is like coming home, so maybe they went away to college or something. Maybe they went away to get a job and they're coming back in the area, and it's a good opportunity to reconnect. You get a drink of tea. All right, so don't overindulge yourself on the date. Slow down and celebrate yourself. Don't rush it. Don't rush this connection. There's something about taking your time here. With 8 of Pentacles is also about taking your time, mastering something, working on yourself, and mastering a skill set. So you might need to master your communication and master this connection in a way where you're okay taking your time to get to know this person. Do I have any other decks I want to do? What activities will they be doing on this date? Because I don't really see many activities. You could do horseback riding because there's knight and then there's the 6 of cups if you know how to do that. Family home. Again, it could be like an internet date, sacred space. You could be going somewhere very important and sacred to you. You could be doing a date at home, like making them dinner or something. Tell me a little bit more about this date, please. Bloodbound connections. So this could be a divine counterpart. I don't want to use, not everybody has a twin flame. I don't like using that if you're not on that journey. I also don't like using soulmate. It could just be like a karmic partner. So whatever divine counterpart, whatever that resonates with you, that's what I like using. One more, please. And again, it's like this distance. So it's definitely like a long distance connection with this one. Garden gate, possibilities. And then there's a doorway, so them coming home kind of thing. A firefly is auras and observing, so maybe you have to just wait for the right time here because this person kind of seems a little bit skittish. Sorry, I realized the Queen of Wands is out of the camera angle somehow. Let me, I can't, I'm sorry guys. It's a little cut off there. I'll work on that setup again. But anyway, so yeah, it looks like maybe you might go to a garden. I'm seeing nature and outside with the 8 of Pentacles. I'm seeing like after work, so it might be in the evening. I'm seeing at your house or a place that's sacred to you. And I feel like after this date, this person will be more illuminated about this connection and more assured. There might, it's to take it slow because the 8 of Pentacles is immediately after this illumination. So they might still be second guessing and wanting to see where it goes naturally. But just take it slow. Take your time. Don't rush. What's meant to be is meant to be. What's yours is yours. And you can't force anybody else to be ready when you are, unfortunately. All right, that's your next date with this person, or your first date with this person. And we have mentorship and finances here, so it could definitely be a work connection, or it could just be like meeting them after work. I'm getting more of meeting them after work for some reason. All right, I'll see you guys later, and thank you so much for waiting for me, doves. Bye-bye. All right, so energy check for pile number 2 with the Thief. Seizing the moment, selfishness. All right. You got 7th house, Mercury, and Scorpio. So, communication. Did I just boop this? Oh, wow. I didn't see what it was on before, so I guess that's meant to be. I'm booping everything. Okay. I see you. Mercury. Scorpio, 7th house. That's deep communication, deep wanting to get deep with a person, talking to them. It's also the house of business partnerships, marriage, stuff like that. This is just the energy check to see if this is the right pile for you. You tried to boop again, didn't you? All right, so if you find that people get jealous of you for like a reason you don't quite understand, or like all of a sudden they change out of nowhere from somebody you thought you knew to like, who the heck is this person? Like, where did my friend go? Or where did this person I thought I knew went, right? This is your sign of your pile. That's the sign that is your pile. They might get, just transform out of nowhere, right? If you have to constantly defend yourself, if you feel like you're on the defensive a lot, this is your pile. If you're fair of features, like if you're got kind of like long, skinny fingers, elegant nose, high cheekbones, blonde hair, elvenish features, this is a sign that it's your pile. If you are are from a country where there's a monarchy still, this is a sign that it's your pile. If you are just really good at something you pick up, like all of a sudden you're just really good at it, you're a natural talent at it, you got like a touch of magic to you, you're very lucky, this is a sign that it's your pile. If you're seeing windmills, or been in the country recently, this is a sign that it's your pile, okay? So those are all signs that it's your pile. If any of those messages resonates, it's a sign that it's your pile. Not check pile 1 because Mercury came up for pile 1, windmills came up for pile 1. So see if that's a thing for you. And then I'm going to go ahead and start your reading. Videos are going to be a little shorter because it takes a while to upload them. So your first date or your next date, whatever it is, that you're asking. It's more of your first date here, so we'll see. But yeah, I'm bleeding, racing to the moonlight, and I'm speeding. That song just came on. I listen to music while I channel. It just helps me. It's kind of like studying. I do it when I study too. It just helps me focus a lot more. All right, so your daily oracle. A message for pile 2. If you're looking for opportunities, create them. And the thief is about seizing the moment. Selfishness, right? Maybe you have to be more selfish. That's what I got when I read the selfishness part. You might be overly giving and you might need to be more selfish. I'm being told to say that's a message if you're overly giving and you need to be more selfish and people take advantage of you a lot. That's a sign this is your pile 2, okay? Damn it. This is gonna bother me. Whatever. I'll fix it later. Fix it later. Don't do it. OCD! Okay. You might have had a difficult life too, where you just feel like things are taken from you a lot. You struggle a lot, or you could have struggled for everything you've had. Tell me about their next first date of pile 1. Tell me a little bit about their person, Spirit. The person they're going on this date with. Unplug, relax for a spell. The Tower. They might be Hispanic. They might be mixed. They might like tea. They might be really into yoga, crystals. They also, Clover, release your guilt. So 21 and number 3. They might look different from you. It might be a same-sex thing as well. So welcome my LGBTQ plus brethren. Let's go ahead and get your tarot. You had Thief, so I was called to use this deck. This is the frick, I'm blanking on the name. It was a Kickstarter deck. It was what is this deck called? I don't know. I don't know off the top of my head. I'm sorry. I'll remember eventually, maybe. But tell me about their next first date. Let's go ahead and put you right under here. So tell me about pile 2's next first date. Oh, okay. I'm doing that for everything. Got it. Tell me about their first date with this person. Page of Swords. Good communication. I'm also being told to flip this to this because I was seeing that. So maybe very like physical touch might be their love language. They also might really like holding hands with you. You might go on a walk where they can. The Knight of Cups and the Fool. So yeah, taking risks. You might have to take a risk here. You might be unsure. You might be watching to see if you're ready to date again, Only you can decide that, but take the risk because you survived all of this. Page of Cups. There might be multiple people interested in you. Ace of Cups. So this deck specifically is all of the upside down iterations of the cards, but drawn like reversed. So like all the artwork is for the reversed of it instead of like, it's telling me to, I'm going to find the Eight of Swords for you. Hold on. But it's like the reversed of the cards artwork. So it wants me to find the Eight of, it has to be the Eight of Swords apparently, like it's no. Okay, so like the Eight of Swords, for example, is her freeing herself, right? So it's like the reversed versions of the cards in the art. So, Ace of Chalices on the bottom of the deck. It makes me think of a new connection, and there's a lot of people here in the spread. Page of Cups is younger than you. The Knight is same age range. Page of Swords. You also have a Scorpio here and a water here. So could be a Scorpio and a Knight of Cups. So there might be one water sign. I'm being told be careful with the water sign if you choose that. They might be more immature than they're letting on. And if you look at this Page of Swords, he looks kind of more wizened and wise, while the Page of Cups looks more desperate. So maybe an air sign might be, but it's like I'm getting someone new for you. Maybe the air sign might be better, but take your time to get to know these people as well. It's definitely been somebody who's been through a lot with the Tower here. All right, now I'm gonna get another deck and tell me about this date, yo. It's more people coming through, so it might be something you might be hesitant to do. It might be something you've never done before and you're a little bit nervous to do. Obviously, protect yourself and take precautions, because dating nowadays, especially as a woman, is a little bit tricky. But if it's something like an adventure, maybe do it as long as you're safe to do so, right? But it might be like a little bit, I don't know if I want to do that. We have Death. Tell me about this date. Six of Chalices, Queen of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, one more, Spirit, the Lovers. Oh, it could be dancing. Could be you're the center of attention. You don't really like that in the date. Maybe they pay for it and it's a lot of money and that makes you uncomfortable. Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck there. You can't see that. You also can't see the Lovers. So let's go ahead and do 2, 2, 1. We'll do this. The Queen of the Queen of Pentacles was there. Now I'm just getting confused in myself. And then we'll put the Knight of Swords. This was the bottom of the deck here. Maybe somebody's rude to you on this date, or you run into like an ex or something, and then they defend you. But it might be a little bit more biting, and the Hermit reversed at the bottom of the deck. After I brought out the Knight of Swords, it might be more biting of a comment, or you might be like, I don't need defending. It might not be something you're used to, and you're like a little bit worried. And then we have Death again, which is also Scorpio. You're a little bit more worried about, is this person for me? Because I don't know if I like that, right? So just pay attention. It might be dancing. They might ask you to dance, and you might not know how to dance. If you're a woman, it's very easy. You just follow the lead, but it requires trust. So, maybe it's not so easy for you. But I'm seeing like you're just tipping your toe into the dating world again because you were hurt in the past. But I also feel like you'll be very safe with whoever you do end up going on this date, because you're going to be so cautious choosing this person that you're going to be safe with them. But obviously take precautions, like text your friends where you're going to be, what you're going to be doing. I'm getting back at this time, blah, blah, blah. Tell me a little bit about this date. A little bit more, Spirit. What are they going to be doing? Firefly, auras, observe. So yeah, you're going to be very much, you're going to be knowing the person before you go, at least enough to feel comfortable. Truth. What else? Tiger's eyes, balance. Keep an eye on your how much you drink. Lineage, roots, book of shadows on the bottom of the deck. So keep an eye on how much you drink. Also keep an eye on your drinks when you're there, just because like roofies and stuff like that. Just make sure you always know where your eye is. Your drink is tiger's eye, is protection, balance. The reason I'm getting that is because the bottle. This is the deck from Practical Magic, the movie. That bottle is reminding me of when it's stuck in the car with the crazy guy and they're stirring in the sleeping powder and she doesn't know how much to put in, so she puts in a bunch and they accidentally kill him. So just keep an eye on your drinks. I don't think it's the person you're going on a date with, but just something about it. You're drinking. I don't know. Lineage, roots, and I'm sorry if that's triggering for some of you guys. You might be going to somewhere you went to with family before, or you might be going on like a double date with family or something, or keeping in touch with your family, like a brother or sister or a parent, while you're on this date to let them know you're good. But honestly, I see this person, the Six of Cups is here, which is a sign of soulmates. Ace of Cups, new love. Queen of Pentacles, nurturing energy. And I don't feel like this Queen of Pentacles is you for some reason. I feel like it's somebody who cherishes you, who sees your value. And then we have the Lovers with the Six of Chalices. It's going to be a very transformative experience with death. And I think you're ready whenever you decide you are, but with the Hermit reversed, you're definitely ready to start dipping your toes in a little bit. And then Ten of Pentacles was under that, and Nine of Pentacles under that. So yeah, just trust yourself and go out in your own time. And I'm sorry for what you guys have gone through. It's definitely not easy, and this world is very, very harsh. From like personal experience, you know, I've been through some stuff. I've seen some stuff. You know, people don't usually take the path I've taken unless they've seen some crap, right? But yeah, so I think you guys will be fine. I think you'll enjoy it. Maybe open up a little bit more to them too, because you see how the Fool has the skeletons in their little baggage, skeletons in their pocket or whatever. Maybe open up to them and see how they handle the information you give them. What I do, because I'm a Scorpio Venus and, you know, we do this thing, is I'm also a Sagittarius, so I don't care what I share with you. I don't like people sharing stuff that I share without permission. That's when I feel the ick, right? That's when I get weird. But I don't mind sharing with people who I share with. I have my secrets, right? But I'm pretty much an open book. If you ask, I'm probably going to answer, honestly. But what I do is I'll share like a tidbit of information that's kind of like, I know specifically I told this person, and see how they handle that information, and see if they share it or not, kind of thing. Like, I don't know, because I've been betrayed a lot in my life, but that's just what I do. Obviously do what you want to do, but it's okay to like trust people a little bit at a time, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And I feel like the thief is more like get out there and seize the moment. I'm also going to read you the thief card real quick. My voice is giving out. I haven't talked this much in a long time, guys. And look at that. I opened almost directly to the thief. How cool is that? Okay, the thief. A crash of pottery, the sound of angry voices. Someone laughs, another curses. You're so distracted looking to see what's going on that you don't realize your pockets are suddenly empty. The thief takes what they want when they want. It started off as a necessity, but now it's an addiction, a need to take greater risks, to seek bigger marks. One day they'll run out of luck, but it's the thrill that keeps them going in the meantime. It may seem a selfish way to live, but the thief makes their own destiny, and so do you. Grab the opportunity the next time it arises. Don't let should and could stop you from gaining fulfillment. Life is short, and sometimes you need to put yourself first. Yeah, be more selfish. Also, what I heard today is, I think it was Anita Serene said on one of her shorts, if you're letting tarot and astrology dictate your destiny, you're already losing. Like, if you're letting it dictate your fate, you're already losing. These are tools to kind of guide you, but at the end of the day, you make choices and you have free will, and you can always decide where you're going to end up and where you're going to be to a certain extent, right? We can't control other people's, but we can always control ourselves. So that's, I think, it for you, pile 2, my beautiful doves. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me. And I will see you guys next video. Wow, look at that. Next video. Oh, I'm back, bitches. Let's go. Also, there will be an 18+ version of this in the description box below. Or in a comment. I'm just doing them separate and demonetized for YouTube safety reasons, right? And I don't have very much 18+ video cards anymore, so it'll be mostly descriptions. I have like one deck that's 18+. So, yeah. I'll see you guys there if you're interested in that. If you're 18+, okay? No minors allowed. Get out of here. You come back when you're 18. All right, I wish you guys the best of luck in your journey to love and on this wild journey of life. Bye, dogs.